Hello, this is Steve David Kozich, Chief Spiritual Officer of the LoveMakers Foundation, a 501c3 charity whose purpose is to bring love to the world. Today we are taping this wonderful video from Fashion Island in Newport Beach. And we're right over here near the theater. Fashion Island's right behind me. But wherever we go, there is love. And so we're taping here in Newport because of different business obligations. But the key is that we're still talking about love. Today's love topic, and I think sort of Fashion Island is an example perhaps of what's wrong with society and why there isn't enough love in the world. Because today's love message, and I'm going to try and keep it short, is the reality of love in 2026. To prepare for this week, and again, I've been writing a book on money and love and how to restructure the entire economic system of the world. Pretty ambitious. But, and also my book on Jesus and Love is going to be released in about 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to need help from our love makers on that. But I went back today and this week, and researching for this week's love message, and I came up with The Art of Loving by Eric Fromm, a famous psychologist who immigrated from Germany in 1934, mostly a professor at Yale and New York University, and a writer who talked a lot about psychology, wrote a lot about psychology. This book was published in 1956, but it's a classic work, and it's a foundational work on the types of love and what love is. He calls it the art of loving, and then the practice of love. But here's what he says about love and its disintegration in contemporary Western society. And it was one thing in 1956, but it's still happening now. And here's what Dr. Fromm wrote. No objective observer of our Western life can doubt that love, brotherly love, motherly love, and erotic love is a relatively rare phenomenon, and that its place is taken by a number of forms of pseudo-love, which are in reality so many forms of the disintegration of love. And what he means by that is, when you look at the materialism, the greed, the concentration of wealth, how people really treat people, and really the lack of people operating in love, that love is actually disintegrating. The purpose of this video and every love message, and the purpose of your lives and our lives as you look at this video because you're about love, is that we have to bring more love to the world. I'm really into the concept that love is the operating, or should be the operating system of the world. To govern behavior, to govern politics, to govern our economic systems, to govern our sociology and our psychology. Because just think, if every parent loved their children unconditionally, or if every married person loved their spouse unconditionally, if everybody lived in love unconditionally, if our leaders had love as their major priority unconditionally, it'd be a different world, wouldn't it? But what are the characteristics, and what do we look for when we're trying to change society, to change the world? Well, in our book, Deborah's and I book, Absolute Love, the 12 Principles of Love in Life and in Business, in our Appendix 3, we've set forth for people to identify love's qualities. It's also going to appear in a different form in my book, Jesus Christ on the Way of Love. But what are some of these qualities? And again, that's how we recognize them. This is what we're seeking to do for ourselves and to teach others and to observe in others. First of all, I've identified over 35 of these. I'm not going to read them all, but we have love's actions. Engage in love full time. Kindness, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness, being non-judgmental, being positive, high energy, persistence, friendliness, service, affection, being present, creativity. Those are just some of love's actions. That's how you identify it. That's how you identify yourself. Are you acting in love? Are you being creative? Are you being non-judgmental? Are you forgiven? Are you being forgiving? Do you have gratitude? And then there are love's internal qualities. This is what love does for us inside. This has to do with self-love. It's self-love, unconditional love, the unity and connection, connectivity with all that is, courageousness, confidence, oneness with the divine, perfect intensity and balance in our personalities and in ourselves, humility, peacefulness, beingness, wisdom. Those are the things that inside we have to feel, that we have to be. And then there are love's traits. You can see happiness, spirituality, non-duality, joyfulness, goodness, being of the world, not in the world. Those are just some of the qualities that are the actions that we have to take, the observations we have to make about ourselves with self-love and evaluating ourselves, and then how does it project into the world. So think about these things. Get on that path to becoming love, and I know you are. We just have to do more of it. Tell more people that you love them. Be kinder, gentler. Understand that you are love and have the courage to live life the way you want to live life. Be who you are. And you are love. Next week, we're going to be talking about God and love. We're going to be going back to a normal schedule. But again, God, in my opinion, is absolute love. So take this love with you right now and know, God, this moment, that we are love, and that we shall act in love, think love, teach love, give love, receive love, and become love each and every moment of our lives. We thank you for this positive message. We thank you for the life we are living. We thank you for the awareness that we are love. And we thank you for the power and the courage that we have to bring love to the world. So it is so. Amen. And again, the more we love, the more you love, the better your life is going to be. There have been a lot of studies, just getting ready for next week, that said basically consciousness is not just in the brain, is it? The consciousness may be coming from outside of the brain, outside of the human, what we perceive to be our own human consciousness. So hang on for the ride next week. But thank you for coming. Remember to check out our video on LoveMakers Foundation. We've done over 400 of them, and they're all about love. Check out our website, LoveMakersFoundation.com. We're here with you. Call us for spiritual counseling, coaching, prayer work. We are here. And remember one thing, love is always the way.